go then. Kick off a la stream. Let's take the link.
Oh, I'm actually so terrible at Vietnam. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. What is a good lap time around Vietnam?
Sub 2 minutes.
Sub
Yeah, sorry.
155, I guess.
Yeah, sub 155 is going to be a pretty good one. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have no
35.
idea.
Yeah, sub 135 should be.
Yeah, you would really hope to be sub 155, wouldn't you? Yeah, sub 135 is probably about right. Okay, welcome everyone. We are here for Division 2 2020. Looks like we have got a grid of 13 today. It is going to be a dry qualifying session to start off with. Let's just get everything all set up here. So we are just waiting for the drivers to make their way out of the pit lane.
Rick, what preset do you use here?
Preset 4 would probably do the job, okay. Do you not have a full setup?
Nah.
Okay. Hello, Art, welcome. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go and work on the grid finder page for us, so goodbye.
Alright, take it easy, bud. Okay, so people are leaving the box then. We've got Croco and E-Boy both leaving the box on medium tires, interestingly enough. And we have also got filled then on those medium tires. Croco then leading everyone out of the box here. So, Croco going to be the first one to set our lap time. Let's see what he can do. He'd be one of the drivers that I would expect up towards the top there. Tix next. I'd also be expecting up towards the top. He is in the Renault, him just behind. No, he's further back down the border. Croco just coming around at the final sector now. It looks like we've still got actually Saber, Med, and Mr. Sinister are still sitting in the box. Mr. Sinister leaving now, like Saber is as well. So Croco then kicks off his lap. Let's see how he goes. Looks like a Renault of Sachi actually is also boxing. Croco really struggling with the rear of the car. Lovely through turns 3 and 4 though. Powering down, DRS open nice and early. Let's go on board actually and ride with him here. Flick then into this really strange corners. I don't think we see many corners like this. You have to be so unbelievably patient on the throttle. But he is. And then powers all the way down the straight. DRS wide open. It is a very long flat out section at this track. Dives then down into the hairpin. Misses the apex a little but gets the car rotated. Flicks the car in then towards the final sector. This is a tricky sector here, all blind corners. You have to completely trust the car. Rocco just really struggling with that rear grip through those fast corners. Here he comes, approaching the line. Taps the wall on the exit. What's it going to be? It's a 35.9 to kick off so far. We've got a Williams behind. Who's that going to be? I think that is Sabre just starting his lap off. So let's keep an eye on that. Dietz leaving the pits. Med starting his lap. Let's see, is Diaz then on a lap here? Looks like he's maybe abandoned this lap though, because this is not going to be an overly quick one. So he's going to try and start again. 39.4. Oh, Larry in the background slaps into the wall on the exit and sets a 34.7 to give us a new pole time. The Haas of Vale then crosses 37.2. Switz with the 48.6. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lap filled with a 38.0. He set that on the mediums. So, first round of hot laps in, and only half the field at the moment have set laps. So, still a lot to come in this session. Tixnix and Med would be two people I would expect to see up there. So, let's go on board with Med and see how he gets on with his lap. Seeing Alfa Romeo way off somewhere. I think he's just parked at the hairpin to let people pass. Rounding the final corner, approaching the line. What's it gonna be? It's a 35.5 to kick us off. I think he's probably got a little bit more time in the bag there. Let's see what he can do. Dietz is starting his lap on the mediums. Diaz with a 34.6, so the Red Bull driver pipping his teammate there by a 10th. Phil coming around for another shot. He's out of DRS though. But still sets a banker lap. His teammate, Mr. Sinister, not improving yet on this lap. He's sitting there in P6 with a 36 dead for now. Does he box? Yep, he does. So he's coming in for a new set of tires. So let's see. Sochi on his rapid lap. He's not actually. He's gonna box, yep. And abandons that one. E-boy then about to start his lap. Let's see what he can do. Oh, gets a bit tail happy out of the final corner. Hey.
What? I'm dying over here, man.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know I had this much pace at Vietnam, honestly.
Wow.
I did a 1:33.
Art, how's the stream quality looking? Is it good?
Let me check.
33. Wow, very good. Oh,
Yeah.
E-boy gets a bit of a swapper out of the hairpin, but he keeps it going. Yeah, is the stream quality okay, Nadine?
1 second. Yeah, it's good. It's
Okay.
good.
Yep. Cool beans. Thanks. boy coming around the penultimate corner now and going to approach the line. What's he going to pop in? It is a 36.0 to go P7 for now. Let's see what the Red Bull of Larry can do then. He is on a hot lap now. Nice and smooth through the first sector so far. It is a very slight improvement, 300ths. So let's see what he can do in the middle sector. Down the main straight. Looks nice and clear for him. He's got a good run. Nice and smooth through the hairpin. Approaches the second sector line. He is improving by 1.5 tenths. Oh, there's a Mercedes sideways on the track. That's not ideal. Hopefully didn't distract him too much. This could be enough for pole. He is out of ERS though before the end of the lap. Touches the wall as well. What's it going to be? It is enough for pole. It's a 34.5. So Larry then with provisional pole right now. Diaz is going to attempt to knock him off that top step. There's an AlphaTauri getting in the way, but moves out of the way, thankfully. So Diaz can carry on then.
Okay, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Good idea. Diaz rounding the final corners. He gets a massive bout of oversteer. How's it going to look towards the line? It's pole! It's a 34.4 from Diaz. He goes once again quicker than his teammate. Absolutely beautiful lap. Wow, impressive stuff then from the Red Bull driver. Can anyone else hold a torch to that? Looks like Dietz has just completed a lap, or is he starting a lap? Switz retiring there into the wall. Dietz improving by half a second. That's enough to get him up to P4 if he can hold on to this advantage, and further if he can gain more time. His McLaren teammate is just a little bit further down the straight. If he had been closer, he might have been able to get a little bit of slippy there, but he's going to miss out. Breaks down into the hairpin, looks good, gets the rotation of the car. Flicks it around, approaching then the second sector line. It's a 7/10 improvement. That can get him towards P3. What can he do in the final sector? Very well driven around the penultimate corner. What can he do around the final corner? There he goes towards the line. What's it going to be? It's P2! He pops it in and P2 just misses out on pole position by several thousandths of a second. My goodness, absolutely brilliant lap out of nowhere for Dietz. Wonderful job. We've got 3 minutes left in this qualifying session, and it is all lighting up here. We have the top 3 drivers within a tenth of each other, and several drivers behind, I reckon, still have some pace to find. I think Crocco could very well get into this battle too if he can find the pace. So he's on his outlap now. Let's see what kind of pace Crocco can find here. Gets the DRS open nice and early to start off his lap. Good entry into turn 1 and keeps it nice and steady through turn 2. And let's see what his delta comes up towards the timing line. It is an improvement of half a second, so that would be enough to get him up to P5 currently. Still got a lot to find. Oh no! Switz, unfortunately, is reporting some brake issues. Hopefully the AlphaTauri team can get that brake fixed in time before the start of the race. It's going to be close though. So Switz, we support you, but clearly you braked too hard in Brazil and busted your pedal. And we completely missed what Crocco's delta time was there. What a helmet Crocco has. That's a crazy helmet. Leopard print. Half yellow, half orange. Wonderful helmet. What's it going to be across the line? It's pole! It's pole! Out of nowhere, Crocco goes and smashes it on pole, beating Diaz by 0.3 of a second. So Crocco then, our new pole sitter. Can the Red Bulls answer anything here? Who do we have on a flying lap next? Larry then. Next on a flying lap. Hasn't improved in the first sector. Slight improvement in the second sector. That will be enough to get him around about P2 for now, but he needs to find something in this final sector to get himself into P1. Oh, but he taps the wall. That's going to lose him time. And he abandons it, so that's going to be the end of qualifying then for Larry. Let's see, can Diaz do anything? Haas coming up rapidly behind, hopefully Diaz gets out of the way. So we've got Saber on an outlap. Sochi coming across the line now. It's a 36-1 for Sochi, popping himself up into P9 then. E-Boy is just starting his final lap, so let's see how he can do. Vale then currently on a 36-3. Is he going to go for another lap on the mediums? He is in P10. He gets a lot of oversteer in turn 2. And it is an invalidation. So that's going to be the end of qualifying then for the Haas driver. A lot of drivers. Yep, and he does retire. Diaz has improved by 0.2 in the first sector. Let's stay on board with Diaz then, because this is going to be the decider for pole. What can Diaz do? Can he hold on to that advantage? Oh, this is exciting. Hopefully everyone here is enjoying the stream as well. not long until we get to the race for you guys. But an absolutely electric qualifying session to kick us off. It's a 1.5 tenth improvement. I think he's lost some time in the second sector. Let's see what he can do through the final sector. I think he's got some time to find in the penultimate corner, if I remember correctly. We made a bit of a mistake there on his last valid lap. Oh, but he abandons into the pit lane. So it is not enough. He is going to settle for P2. That is the end of qualifying then. So that is it for now. Croco then, after struggling at the start of the session, pops it in pole with a 34.122. So that is all she wrote then for qualifying. Tixnex failing to set a lap time at any point. So he's going to be starting down the back, but we've got Croco and Diaz on the front row. Croco with a 3.341 advantage. So he pulled that pace out right at the end of the session. Absolutely beautiful. And for all of those that have just recently joined the stream, welcome, welcome. You're in for a very spicy race. Hopefully, we can even get a few more people joining to watch. Because this is going to be an interesting one. So, just waiting for everyone joining for now. While we are waiting, are we going to be able to get an interview with the AlphaTauri garage? I wonder, Switz, can you let us know in the AlphaTauri garage, you know, have they got your brake pedal fixed in time? It looks like we may be having radio troubles with the AlphaTauri. We'll bring you that information as soon as we can. But for now, Croco leads them away from the grid. So it is a dry start here at sunny Vietnam. We don't quite know what the weather is going to look like further into this session, but for now, looking good. And yep, thank you very much, AWS. Pit stop strategy is apparently a 2-stop. I dare say that is unlikely. It's more likely to be the 1-stop soft to hards here. This is one of the tracks that is considerably harder on the tires. So the usual big brain strat of soft mediums doesn't generally work here. So everyone just gathering in the final sector now. Got all those tires nice and warm. You can see some lovely Vietnamese buildings in the background there. Unfortunately, in-game is going to be the only way we get to see that. Vietnam Grand Prix does not exist anymore. Cancelled before even being held. So, last of the cars are lining up now. Let's see who is going to get the best getaway. Here we go. 5 red lights and away we go. Looks like a Ferrari has got a good start off there. Crocco moves across to cover off the Red Bull. Good start. Looks like someone tagged the Ferrari there. Down towards the back, but everyone looks relatively safe for now. Looks like Dietz, unfortunately, has lost a position to both Red Bulls. So both Red Bulls through into P2 and P3. Positions changing all over here. We'll try to bring you the updates as we can. Let's just go to interval and position change. So after the race start, looks like Vale has made up a ton of positions, 5 positions at the start of this race. And unfortunately the biggest losers then are Filled, having lost 4 positions, and Sinister. Whoa! And Diaz tags the back of Crocco down towards the hairpin. I wonder if he got wing damage from that. Thankfully Crocco is able to continue. Larry does overtake his teammate though. And it does mean then that Crocco has been gifted a little bit of space. And it's a safety car! It is a safety car. I think Switz caused that. Yep, Switz. I think AlphaTauri didn't get that brake pedal fixed in time. So it does mean then that we are under safety car conditions here. Crocco decides to box. Diaz boxes. Larry decides to continue, as does Sabre. Tixnix also deciding to continue up 10 positions then from the back of the grid. Sachi continuing, Sinister continuing, Crocco, Bale, Dietz, E-Boy, Med, Diaz and Phil all deciding to box. So,
That was a genuine brake failure.
Yeah, yeah, genuine, actually full-on real brake failure. Oh no.
Yeah,
So
I'm so
yeah,
sorry
Switz,
to Phil.
so I'm glad that we can get you in the press pen. So yeah, it looks like then unfortunately the fixes that AlphaTauri put on your brake pedal didn't quite work. So if you could just comment, what do you think happened?
Yeah, I'm just super disappointed with the team, you know. We've been suffering with issues throughout braking, throughout quali, and you know, we just weren't gelling with this track. We've struggled all weekend with the car setup, and you know,
Yeah.
there was really, really tough. And so, you know, we think we're a couple of races into the season, so parts are getting worn down. So we just had the brake failure, and it's really unfortunate. And I apologise to Mercedes, but it wasn't a dive bomb; it was a brake failure.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your comments. Hopefully, we can see you back on track again next Switz, and you know, you won't have those reliability issues.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Thank you.
commentate with me?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm 20 seconds ahead, so I don't want to spoil like what happens.
Oh, well, what do you mean of the stream?
Yeah, I can
but
see 20 seconds ahead of the stream.
If you commentate from your thingy, your spectator view will be in sync, so don't worry about that. Because I'm commentating from the spectator view, so don't worry.
Okay.
It'll still look live on the stream.
Okay, good. You're on lap 2, right, with Larry Lee?
Yeah, yep, lap 2, yeah.
Good.
Is that
it's not leading.
Yep,
I mean,
Sachi has just boxed. Yep.
Oh.
Med is also just boxed. I think they're going to lose out quite heavily here. Let's actually just go to... Oh, I've just turned off my... Yeah. Let's go to tires. So the top 4 drivers have decided to stay out. Tix is on hard tires, so he can go the distance, but Larry, Sabre and Mr. Sinister are going to have to box at some point. So Diaz and Croco, it's highly unlikely they'll go to the end on this. Veal definitely cannot. He's going to be on 2-stop. So Switz, we've got a bit of a mixture of strategies here.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting race. Do you think that the hard tire runners can take it until the end?
I genuinely don't know because I'm terrible with tires. Yeah.
In general, this is quite a high tire wear track, so yeah, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I tell you what, it's worked out for Tixnix because he was in last place.
Yeah, he's done really quite well here. Although it does mean everyone else on the alternate strategy has got a free pit stop over him, so but he's going to have nice spicy soft tires at the end. So let's see then. We'll keep an eye on Tixnix and see where he can finish.
But how bizarre is this? You know, just a driver has retired and he just wandered into the commentary box. And it's like, I'm going to commentate.
But you're allowed to, Switz, because we love you, so it's fine. You're
spiced up the race with safety car.
Yeah, it certainly did. Yeah. Oh dear me, with an IRL brake fail.
Yeah, it genuinely was. I wasn't even like pissing about and like bored.
No.
Yeah. I wanted to move on the Mercedes, and my jaw doesn't even work.
Oh dear. What is it? Is it electronic or is it a mechanical failure? Did the switch just stop working? Did it just not brake?
What happens is I press the brakes and it brakes, but it also presses the accelerator at the same time.
Oh.
So when I brake, it goes both down, and then it just doesn't stop the thing.
Oh, that's really dumb. Oh, jeez, that sucks. If you want, races are about to restart here, but if you want, we can take a look. You know, you could go on video and I'll help you clean it out or something. See if we can fix it. But anyway, Larry then gets away at the front of the race for chatting away. Yep. So Larry leading the pack. He's going to have to run away along with Sabre here and try and build up as much of a gap as possible to be able to get a pit stop done. It looks like they have absolutely gapped Tixnix already, 2.1 seconds. So yeah, these guys at the front really running away with it. Veal needs to get past Dietz as soon as he can. Dietz actually has lost quite a lot of positions. He was the lead hard tire runner there, if I am not mistaken. So unfortunately Dietz a bit of a lost a few positions, but yeah, not a bad restart from Larry. Croco here looking to make a move on Tixnix, but deciding not to deploy, just holding back for now.
We back.
To Diaz just went for a move on Field. Field is
here we go.
Battling it.
So Field holds on to it for now.
P10 are pretty close together.
Yeah, they are.
Very
There's going to be a lot of battling here.
And potentially another safety car.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, high potential of that happening again.
Oh, Croco almost lost it.
He's really pushing Tixnix down the road, but he's gotta make sure. Oh, Diaz, 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. He's boxing very early. That's interesting. Wonder was that wing damage.
The Mercedes have filled as in a McLaren sandwich, and it's very tight between these guys.
Oh, it is, yeah. I can see the Haas right on E-Boy's gear. Oh, Tixnix taps the wall on the exit of what's that, turn 3.
Gonna give Croco a chance.
It is. Oh. Is he gonna dive down the inside? He doesn't.
No. It's really risky to go down there because if you get the braking wrong, you're in the runoff and you'll lose position.
Done. But he goes down the inside of Patient Corner, so he's already passed actually at the start of the.
They were rubbing tyre walls, man. Yeah. Rubbing tyre walls.
That was aggressive, but it got the job done. So Croco ahead for now. He can now try and chase down the soft tire runners in front.
Med puts a move on Phil going down into the chicane.
Yeah, Phil's gonna try and fight it back though, but Med does the switchback. Oh, beautiful move from Med. Very
You
well
don't want to
done.
get on that curb on exit.
Yeah.
You slip. You just slip inside if you get on that curb on exit.
You are correct, good
Right,
sir.
baby.
It is
Moving
not
up and
pleasant.
down, side to side like a roller coaster.
Exactly. E-Boy is hassling Veal, even though E-Boy is on the hard tires and Veal on the softs. E-Boy
Just
sends it
move.
down the inside. That is an audacious
No,
and they
the spin
come
out.
together. Oh, that is unbelievable.
Vale escapes with no damage.
Yep, thankfully so. He is on the soft tires, so he can still push forward as much as he can. E-Boy unfortunately has damage, so that is going to be investigated after the race. Phil does box.
Yeah.
I wonder, is that as a result of damage as well? He goes on to a new set of mediums. Those mediums are not going to last until the end of the race. Phil's going to have to box again.
Damn.
But Diaz is out in front of him. Diaz
Now
can
Sochi is
take
all over
this.
the back of E-Boy. Sochi's all over the back of E-Boy.
Yeah, let's see what
E-Boy
Sochi's
really
doing.
bit off more than he could chew, didn't he?
Oh, he really did. So this is going to be interesting. He could get swallowed up by Sochi here.
Is there a two-stop here in Vietnam?
You could do the one stop, but some people are choosing to do the two stop. And
Sochi
Sochi
going for the move on
around
E-Boy.
he's going to go around the outside.
Oh,
E-Boy taps the rear of Sochi.
aggressive again from E-Boy, but
Yeah, I think that
holding the
could
line.
be an illegal overtake because, yeah, that contact made Sochi go wide. So that could be something investigated post-race as well. This
Oh,
is
Sabre
very-
in P3 has damage. Sabre in P3 has damage and he's boxing.
Ooh, that's unfortunate for Sabre. I heard someone else tapping the wall there as well, I think.
Yeah,
And
it's
Croco
gonna be
then 4 seconds behind leader Larry, who is on 6th lap old softs.
Oh, how did Vale get in between Sochi and E-Boy? This is interesting.
That is, yep, very interesting indeed. Veal is sending it down the inside.
Oh,
And E-Boy just turns in on him. I think Veal is driving with a bit of red mist here. He really does not like the move that E-Boy pulled.
E-Boy's doing everything he can to stay ahead, but he's still got that damaged wing. So this is really, really holding up the two guys behind him.
Yeah. This is going to end in fireworks, isn't it?
Yeah. The Renault, the Haas, and the Ferrari will all
Yes.
combine together in a blended mess.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to end up with what
a
flag
Ferrana.
is,
Renault.
yeah. So Veal is
Oh,
deploying.
Med, oh, hang on, the two McLarens are fighting the
Oh,
Mercedes
Here we
P3.
go. Med is through on Sinister. Sinister struggling on tire wear now. He's got 6 lap old softs. And he falls prey to the two McLarens who get through them. So Med in the podium positions.
Yeah. Sinister has been consumed by the McLaren sandwich.
He has indeed been consumed. Aren't you supposed to consume the sandwich? It's supposed to be the other way
Eh?
around. You're supposed to consume the
Yeah,
sandwich, not get
yeah,
consumed by one.
exactly.
Yes, indeed. Veal also gets past E-Boy then, so he can hopefully get driving up the road. Use those soft tires to get a little bit of a gap.
Build is also onto Diaz's gearbox in the prestigious battle for P11.
He is, yes, indeed. So let's see what Phil can do. Now, interestingly, what are the McLarens going to do as well? Are they going to just hold position here? There's been something has happened between E-Boy and Sochi.
Oh, as we predicted.
Yeah.
No damage to Sochi though, no damage.
Yeah,
no
so
damage.
thankfully they can continue, but a massive amount of time has been lost. So
E-Boy continues with his damaged wing.
yeah, he does.
That's brave of him.
I think he
it
just doesn't want to lose track
especially-
position, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't,
really doesn't want to lose track position.
but he's just losing time, hand over fist. So let's see, can Sochi get past here?
Oh,
Oh,
Tixnix
Dietz.
is holding up a bit of a train.
Dietz might make the move on Med. Inter-team battle. He
Oh, and
tries
this
to
gives
switch back. Oh, if the
Sinister-
McLarens are not careful, yeah, Sinister could get back in this battle as well.
Yeah, Sinister having a sniff.
Yeah, the
Meanwhile,
McLarens are
meanwhile, Six is holding up a train.
just...
Diaz
Oh,
going for the move on Saber. Down into the chicane.
yeah, here he goes. Diaz is through. So
Saber
now
doesn't fight it.
this down ticks.
What's this yellow flag for? Oh, it's gone.
Okay, bye.
Larry is just running away in the lead.
He is indeed, but he still needs the box again. So, oh, another. Oh, it looks like Saber has come a cropper at the start of the third sector. That's really unfortunate. It's major wing damage too. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to continue with that. I don't think. Vale and E-Boy both hit them. So I imagine this is probably going to be Vale going to the end and E-Boy, yep, repairing front wing damage. So it's going to drop them towards the back of the field, letting Diaz and Phil through.
For the relief of Sochi as well.
Yes.
E-Boy is finally out of the way.
Also,
Renaults are really doing well.
Yeah, they are. They're up to P6 and 7 after being in the wars essentially. So, yep, not too bad from those two guys. It's likely though Tixnix will probably have to stop again. So I wonder will they do a position swap if Tixnix can catch up to Sochi. McLaren's still holding each other up.
Yeah, I just was up keeping my eye on that too. No idea what's going on there.
Yep, I wonder.
McLaren team order.
Yeah. It looks like Deeks is able to stay on Med's gearbox.
E-Boy and Vale continue to fight for last place.
Oh, here we go.
I think it was
Keep it clean,
E-Boy
boys.
putting the move on Vale.
Oh,
hang on.
Filled and yeah, Diaz just swapping to it now. Oh, Diaz trying
don't
to
squeeze him,
switch
don't
back
squeeze
this.
him. Oh my god.
That was going to end in tears. Filled down
That
the
was
inside
fun.
now though.
Yeah.
But
The
they're still
Mercedes
side
loves
by
that.
side.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was close. Phil does hold on to the position for now. Vale also holds on to the position over E-Boy. But E-Boy could send it here. He doesn't though. So settles for the position now. And so the Renaults then have done the switch around. Tixnix is now in front. Looks like we've got another person boxing. Sinister has boxed onto the hard tire, so that is his pit stop. Oh, Veal! Something's happened to Veal. I wonder, was that contact with the Ferrari?
Again, no damage. No damage.
No
to
damage
Vale.
though, so Veal can still continue.
Saber pit. Was that incident between Saber and Vale? Because Saber's now pitting, even though he has fresh
Could
parts.
be. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I saw was a yellow flag for the Haas. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Deets and Med are going at it once again. Deets.
Huge battle for P7.
Quite.
Oh no.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, Maverick.
No, you're
Sinister
fine.
made constantly wall. So the huge battle for P7 kind of just settled down now, but we've got to Diaz P7, Sinister right on the gearbox in P8, and Sochi behind.
Yeah,
But
we've
he's
also got.
going to lose DRS.
Yes, indeed. We've also got a battle for the lead. So Croco has caught up to Larry. Larry is going to need to box at some point onto a set of tires until the end. So, yeah, we're still waiting for that pit stop. He's taking these soft tires. He's massively wide! And that lets Croco through then. So, I imagine Larry will probably want to think about boxing now. Question is then, can Med and Deets go to the end on their hard tires? So Croco makes a very late move into the braking zone to cover off Larry from the dive bomb.
Got Larry and Croco round 2 going down.
Yes, indeed. Yep, we could see them going at it again. Oh, is Larry going to try and battle this? It could just end up losing them both time.
Larry has the older softs too. Can he really? He can't stretch.
Yeah, surely he can't try this. He is going to make the move. Down the inside at the hairpin. Can he get it stopped? No, he doesn't. And Croco is able to just sweep back past.
Rocco says thank you very much.
Yes, indeed he does. Dietz then has made the move past Med. So the McLaren drivers then, I wonder, has Zach Brown just said, let them race? Oh,
No,
Med! Did Med send that?
Yeah, no, Mets just
He's cut the corner, yeah. I wonder, did Med just make a mistake? He has let his teammate back past, so hopefully that was just a bit of a mistake there.
I was about to say, it'd be 2007 all over again.
Yeah, it could end up.
2007.
Yeah, exactly. Larry then does pit. He's going to go on to medium tyres. Oh, that's going to be a struggle. And it is a wind change. Ouch. That's really going to hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing worse than having wing damage.
Yes, I most certainly agree. It looks like Dietz is starting to drop Med.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah, it
E-boy.
looks like E-boy, but it looks like it's cleared now.
Right. Yeah. Med is still on the gearbox of Dietz.
So he's doing okay to keep up for now. If these boys work together, it could be a double podium.
Meanwhile, Sochi is all over the back of Vale. That's the closest battle on track right now, as I can see from my screen.
Yep, I agree.
Oh.
Apart from the McLarens, you're gonna go for it. Oh, Med's battling Dietz. He's trying it round the outside, but he gets a massive bite of oversteer there. Oh, I think these guys are just costing each other time.
Yeah. No fault for the team whatsoever going on here.
Yeah, there really isn't. If they work together, they could easily get a double podium. Oh, Saber unfortunately has left the session. Hopefully he can get back in.
Starting to settle down now. Oh, the club is still close together.
Yeah, we're gonna see an insane battle here all race long, I think, for the two McLarens.
Who is the fastest guy in the lobby? Because I see a lot of you.
Sorry, your mic's gone really quiet there, Switz.
Who's the fastest driver here?
I can't hear you.
It's going working well a minute ago.
Oh, there we go. That's it back now.
Oh, there we go. Who was the fastest driver in this lobby, you reckon?
In this lobby, probably Croco. I would say.
Is the Diaz quick?
Ooh! Med gets a little bit of a
going on?
swapper on. Yeah, Diaz is also quick. I think he's just had a bit of bad luck in this race.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, Diaz is definitely up there too.
Yeah.
But Croco is a very speedy boy.
Croco is D2's Moroccan.
Yep, pretty much.
Meanwhile, Snatch is just a god above us all, isn't
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's just esports. He's our Jarno Opmir. Jarno Jopmir.
Every league needs a Jan Otman. Every league needs
Yeah.
one.
Yep, exactly. So interestingly now, the gap from the McLarens to the leader has kind of stabilised. I think really Dietz was holding Med up, or Med was holding Dietz up, and now that Dietz is out in front, he's pulling his teammate along, which is allowing them to stay in range of Croco. Once Croco boxes, then he should end up behind the two McLarens. But
Vale and Sochi are really putting the show on here. Looks quite
yeah,
impressed.
they really are.
The closest on track. Oh, but the whole Sochi clobbers the wall on exit onto the main straight.
Yep, that's not the esports line. Be careful, Sachi.
Med has got DRS.
Oh,
Or
here
is
we
it
go.
DRS bit? 1 lap fresher tyres.
Yeah,
Can the McLarens go to the end?
I think so. But tire wear is very high here, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. If they
It's like,
can, it
yeah.
could potentially be a 1-2. But if not, I think they're in for a double podium.
Yeah.
Are they
No
gonna do
means
the Nadine special France thing, or is it gonna be a stop?
That is a good question.
Because I played it, but yeah, I got lucky. I had 90%
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah, you did get very lucky. Larry then sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with 39.4. Med with a little bit of a mistake, losing some time to his teammate. He outbraked himself in turn 1.
to Diaz closing up on Phil.
Ooh, let's see. This could be a spicy old battle then. Red Bull versus Mercedes.
Going back to what you were saying about the tyres, though, Maverick, I think, yeah, you are definitely correct that the hards could go to the end, but you're right, it's such a high wear track. I'm by no means a tyre expert, but I assume it's because we've got nothing but corners. I mean, we have 2 large straights, of course, but
Yes.
these corners, you know, tyres
Yeah.
always under load.
Yeah, and it is such high loads going through the tires, so yeah, it just kind of tends to rip tires apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see how the strategy shakes out here.
To Diaz closed up on Phil,
Here he
going for the
goes.
inside.
Diaz then makes his move up into P6.
Phil struggling with a damaged front wing.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably why Diaz was able to catch him so quick. Oh, E-boy looks like he's had an issue in the first sector. He's got back underway again, but there is yellow flags and there is wing damage there on the Ferrari. That could result in another pit stop. Looks like he's weaving there on the straight. Don't do that, boyo. Keep it sensible.
Oh, sorry.
So interestingly, Dietz has actually now started catching Croco. So looks like the mediums get to around about 13 laps and then start to drop off. But we've still got 12 laps to go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Vale and Sochi continue to be the closest on-track pair.
Yes, indeed.
It's like Monaco, this track. There's a very rare overtake opportunity.
Yeah, it's really strange considering there's a massive straight here, but I suppose because the DRS doesn't start until halfway down it.
I suppose because it's none other than a stereotypical tilt drill.
Yeah, you know
boring.
quite right. Exactly, it is.
Yeah. Oh well. Race has really settled down. I can't see actually looking at the track map, a very sparsely populated field, like sparsely, very sparse.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very tactical kind of race.
Yeah.
You know, the strategy is going to come into play in the next few laps. Procco's medium tires have got to be feeling really second-hand right now. And then Field is also got to be thinking about another pit stop soon. Sinister actually boxes, gets rid of his tires. So Yep, the Mercedes then deciding his tires are cried enough. Larry rapidly catching up to the McLarens now.
Yeah. Sorry, my point. I dropped my controller. Just to top things off.
Oh no!
Before, but I was going to make a point of with such a spread out field, the
Yeah.
chance of a safety car is minimal.
Yeah,
Although,
true. Yep, exactly. Although, E-Boy has
Oh, no.
just dropped a little bit of wing on the track. Oh, Croco boxes from the lead. So
Ask how long more can Coco go on these old mediums?
yeah, so it looks like 14 laps. So let's see then where he drops out. What tire is he going to go on to? That is the question. He is going to go on to softs. So he's going to be rapid in these last few laps, but he's got a lot of positions to make up. So it looks like 14 laps is around about the limit for where mediums will go to.
Let's keep an eye on Harvey because he's closing up on Fred.
That is
Yeah,
actually
he
information.
is, and if he doesn't box, then E-Boy has retired from the session. It's a virtual safety car. Okay, interesting. It's not going to change strategy too much, because it's not a guaranteed box here, but yeah, it's just going to neutralize the race for now. Sachi, unfortunately, yeah, gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
If it's a short VSC, then Larry, we can still keep an eye on Larry because he's got, you know, so he's mediums.
Yes,
He's close.
indeed.
He's
He has got really close. I wonder, has something happened with the deltas?
Yeah.
So here we go. We're back racing again. DRS immediately activated. Croco is also right on the back of these guys. Yeah, I think something's happened with the safety car. I think Dietz has lost a lot of time. These guys should not be this close.
Something's going on. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's a tight battle with the top four. That's fun.
Yeah, this is going to be really spicy, but we've got really old hard tires on the McLarens and really spicy new softs on Croco. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Croco does go down the inside of Larry and around the outside at turn 2. He's going to go down the inside of Med as well, actually. Wow, what a move by Croco. I think Croco's got this in the bag now. He's got only one car in front of him and a massive tire advantage, so I think he's got this one.
I was just worrying.
You probably didn't do that too intentionally.
Yeah, I was trying to look to see if it, what his car looked like, if he'd retired from the menu or what. But yeah.
Plus, it doesn't
screenshot of it.
matter because it's not a major
Yeah.
deal. But Dietz is on the gearbox of Croco right now. Going,
Yeah.
is he going to make?
Is he gonna push it? He's
Gonna
gonna
go around
brake
the outside?
really late. He's not, but he's gonna get the switchback though. He's gonna get loads of traction. Yeah, there we go. That's the soft tire advantage you get. He sets a
Well,
purple lap
Red
tire.
falls behind Larry. Oh, sorry.
Yep, so Larry has made his way through then past Med.
Can
Still a
Dietz
good
hang on
result.
to
That is a good question. Still a good result on here for the McLarens.
Yeah. Oh no, Dietz
Dietz
boxes.
then decides to box. Med boxes right behind him, unfortunately.
What is going on with McLaren today? There's
Yeah.
zero coordination.
Oh, I think they're going to lose way more positions than they otherwise would have because Tixnix is the only other close driver.
Sachi
And
died.
he's on ancient mediums, so... oh, Sachi, yeah, Sachi's gone. That's
Worst is it?
unfortunate. Yeah, I think this is could be a bit of a strategic blunder from the McLaren team.
Yeah.
Although Tixnix also decided to box. Yeah, Dietz hasn't really lost anything. And Med has lost a position to Diaz, but Diaz is on old hard, so Med could catch him up here.
Yeah. I'm
So,
going to say the biggest loser here seemed to be Mev. Because
yeah.
he got out and then he got held in his box.
Yes, indeed. So it's all going to depend on Med's pace. But really, in the grand scheme of things, maybe the McLarens didn't really lose too much. They were always going to end up P3 and P4 after Larry and Crocco caught them. So, yep.
No idea how Dietz lost that massive lead though.
Yeah. Crocco came out several seconds behind them from his pit stop, but then was right on their gearbox of Larry after the VSC ended. So, yeah, very strange. Not quite sure what happened there.
What he possibly could have done is he may have tapped out, and then the game.
Yep.
I'm sorry, it backs you back for
Yep.
like a few seconds. So
Yep.
that
And then it recalculates the delta or something stupid. Yep.
does weird things.
Perhaps the delta when we see it, perhaps the delta for Dietz in the lead reduced massively and he like get caught into thought.
Yeah.
If it happened, then that's just an thought from that system. Yeah. He's lost that constant.
Bro, why does it feel like you're talking from another room?
Because I have a mic. Actually, I do have a mic. Damn it.
Plug it in and see if it works.
Oh, yep, your mic's back anyway.
Works. I was like, what? Is he talking in another
Yeah, it
room?
sounded like he'd walked into the kitchen or something, you know?
He's just cooking and just...
Yep.
What's my water for? I'm a big about it.
Oh god.
So, Med is catching Diaz very quickly. But we've got 7 laps to go and he's got 12 seconds to catch up. Can he do it? But he's also got a very rapid fill behind him as well. Ooh, something's happened to Renault. Tix has spun it around. Does he have wing damage? Yeah, Tix unfortunately has wing damage. So
Hello?
he's hello.
Oh, hey, how do I sound? How do I sound?
Very good. Yes, lovely voice.
Because I have a microphone now, like an actual
Ah.
commentator. Nice.
Success. Yes, that sounds.
Do I
much
no longer
better.
sound like I'm in the kitchen?
Yes, that is much better.
Good. Right. Oh, what have we missed? Oh my God, Vale going for the dive bomb on the Sinister.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know if I just caught that. Maybe
Yeah.
reset the track.
I saw it too. Yeah.
That was super unfortunate though. He got damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit too
Yeah.
overeager. Vale. Oh well.
I think so. You also missed Tixnix, unfortunately. Spun himself around, got some wing damage too. So his charge on his fresh salts unfortunately comes to an end.
This used to be a really good day for Renault. Now it's gone the complete opposite way.
Yeah, I remember us saying that they were on for a good result here.
Oh,
but, yeah,
a Sinister-
yellow flag sector 3.
There was a Mercedes one round.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like everyone's going okay now though.
Yeah. Super big gaps between everyone now.
Yeah, I think really who we need to keep an eye on is how quickly can Med catch up to Diaz.
And how
is a
quickly can
big
Dietz
question.
catch up to Larry, but
Yeah.
Larry's rapid, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I don't think Dietz is going to have enough advantage. He's only got 5 laps to catch up 12.4 seconds. I don't think that's going to happen. Although Larry's going to have to take those medium tires a very long way.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
Oh, it's another safety car!
Vale.
Veal retires then, so
Vale was
Safety
disqualified
car.
anyway, wasn't he? Unfortunately, I know it sucks to point it out, but he did reset to track, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's no longer disqualification, just 10 seconds.
Oh right, okay, sorry.
So that just means
I'd
it's a
FIA
round.
member myself. I
Yeah.
forgot the rule change.
Yeah,
Sorry
imagine
about that.
forgetting a rule change. What's the point in my briefing, Switz? I'm just
I
kidding,
didn't see the rule change between
yeah,
seasons.
yeah, I know. So interestingly then, in the dying seconds of this, or dying laps of this race, we are gonna have a safety car. This is gonna bring Dietz then back into contention.
Yeah.
Med is
I
gonna
imagine
be.
Croco is going to stay out.
Yeah, I imagine so. I don't see why. Although Croco could potentially get away with a free pit stop here. Larry could also get away with a free pit
Croco
stop.
does box.
So Croco does then box from the lead of this race. Let's see, what does Larry do? Is he going to take the pit? Larry also takes the pit stop. So I imagine
Croco must have some fresh stops.
Yeah. I imagine Croco's probably going to get out in front of Dietz. Is Larry?
Yeah. Brand new softs for Croco.
Yep. So.
And brand new softs for Larry.
Yep. So both drivers then are going to be on brand new fresh boots. But it does look like Dietz then is through for P2.
Yeah. So Diaz and Med are going in there as well, so that's another interesting battle between them.
Yep, so they're going to slot on the softs for the end of this race.
Everyone's going to have fresh softs.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a mad, like 2-lap dash to the finish. Oof.
Yeah.
Spicy. So,
Azerbaijan 2021.
Yeah, exactly. I think Field is going to get past Med. Yes, he is indeed. So Med overtakes Diaz in the pits somehow. I assume Diaz was.
Sometimes it automatically holds you for some reason.
Maybe, yep. Or maybe it was wind change or something.
Yeah. Field and Med have penalties. How many do they have? I don't actually see.
Very good question. Let's see. So Field and Med both have 3 seconds. Sinister also has 3 seconds. So actually, a relatively low number of penalties this race. Wow. Field and Med have both done 4 stops this race. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, it is Vietnam at the end of the day. It's really hard to get a penalty here if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you disobey track limits, it generally means hello wall. So yeah, that is a very good point. So this has been a bit of a mad race so far. And,
it puts the Mercedes into podium contention, does it not?
Does,
I believe. Yeah.
I don't think Build was up towards a podium at any point during the race. So, yeah. We could very well see, Croco, Dietz, Larry, Field, Med, and Diaz all in with a shot of podium here. Maybe even Tix as well. Tix is a very rapid driver, so. This is going to bring him right back into contention too. So
perhaps Dietz might lose out because he has got 4-lap-old softs.
Yeah, he could do.
They are relatively fresh, but if he's not managed them, then consider the guys behind, he'll be slow.
Yep. So this is going to be spicy.
Oh, I definitely think Larry will pass Dietz. I think Larry has the pace to get P2.
I think so, yeah. I think you're right. Can Med get past Field as well? Med also with lovely brand new softs.
Yeah, they've both got equal penalties.
Going to be in. Yep. So Med needs to make the move on track.
It depends how defensively Field goes. Difficult track to overtake.
Indeed, and we're not going to have DRS for the last 2 laps, so yeah, it's going to be really tricky.
Yeah. Safety car in this lap or another lap, you reckon?
Probably going to be another lap because we've still got quite a gap to Sinister.
That's unfortunate for Tick-Snicks and Sinister because they have to kind of use their tyres to catch the queue.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But, having said that, they're also going to arrive at the back of the queue with very warm tyres. So they could also have a slight advantage too.
Nice.
So we are down then to 9 cars out of the 13 that started this race.
Myself being the lucky first kill.
Yeah, indeed. Unfortunately, AlphaTauri not quite fixing Switz's brake pedal in time, and so committing the self-kill. Oh, Diaz pits!
What?
Yeah, Diaz for some reason has boxed.
Oh, I hate this pit lane because when they go in, it says they get dodged.
Yeah, they're leading. Yeah,
they're leading. No, they're not. They're in the pit lane.
Yeah, it's strange. That's
Why? He's changing his wing.
Oh.
There's something gone wrong with his game.
Did he get wing damage on that lap?
No, because his wing didn't look damaged.
Oh,
but it changed.
Okay.
Unless expected, it's not working.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, that's going to put Diaz right at the back of the field here.
So yeah, that's bad luck for Diaz, but that means it's now a battle between Dietz and Larry for P2, unless Field can get himself past.
Can he get in there too?
Yeah. And then Med is in the equation too. How
Yeah.
mental is that?
Yeah.
And then potentially, hang on, wait, where's Tick-Snicks?
Tix is now P6, so he could be in there too.
Caught up. 3 lap old tyres, but that is the same as Phil, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep. And they're going to be lovely and warm, so...
Renault could salvage a podium.
Yeah.
It's anyone's call.
It is, it is.
There's going to be carnage. I can call it already.
Yeah, we've
People
got
are going to be
9
patient,
drivers.
lap.
How many are actually going to finish this race?
The
Are we gonna
Diaz
get 9
is...
finishers?
The Diaz is confusing me. I just saw him weaving. He's at the back and he's weaving. But he's like... I guess because he's got fresh tyres, that's well warmed them up.
Yeah, so maybe he's just thinking, get these really
Maybe
really
he's
hot.
anticipating future carnage.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's doing that just to... here we go, safety car in this lap then, in anticipation for everyone just killing each other. So, yeah, but hopefully all's going to become clear. We're going to have 2 laps of insane action here at the Vietnamese Grand Prix. If you are on the street... Oh, Sinister gets a 5-second penalty for collision with Tix.
Any damage?
That's a good question. I don't know.
F6 is count. I don't know. No damage. Anyway,
that is
let's
good news.
Croco's now leading the race.
Yeah, Croco gets away well then. He is way out in front. So Dietz, I think, has been caught sleeping. Is Larry going to be on his gearbox? He's going to be close. Phil
Dietz has got 6 old tyres.
Yeah, he's going to struggle. But a lot of those have been under safety car, so maybe he'll be okay. But Larry's got an awful lot of grip on him.
Yeah. Oh, it's
But
still close
Phil-
between P3 and P5.
Yeah. Phil's going to be right on Larry's gearbox here. Who's going to dump the most DRS? Is the Mercedes going to go for the move? He doesn't for now. And then Med is right in there as well. Oh, helicopter shot. Oh,
no.
Phil makes a mistake. Is Med going to be
gives-
down the inside? He doesn't quite get it. But that's going to invite Tick-Snicks then in on the McLaren.
Larry is on the gearbox of Dietz is on old ancient tyres. 6 laps.
Med gets passed on Phil up into P4.
But Phil is diving down the inside.
Oh,
it's going to
no,
put him on the
contact.
curb.
Yeah.
No, there's contact, and this gives the Renault behind a chance.
Yeah, but Phil does get back through. Who's going to
Oh,
win
but-
in? Oh, Med's still there, given the space.
This is intense. This is going to end in tears.
Oh, it is! It
This
is!
is going to end in tears.
You can't go
It's
side
gonna-
by side through the sector!
It's going to end in tears. I told you.
Yeah.
And Phil, the massive loser there. I mean, the big loser there. Sorry, that was. I mean, no offense, Phil. And then he's side by side with Tick now. Oh, he's tumbling down the order after that contact.
I think
He's wing damage, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
that's not
Deets is
great.
on 7-lap-old tyres compared to Larry's 4.
Yeah, I think. Oh, this is final lap, and we don't have DRS, so this is all just going to be on pure pace.
Yeah, it allows Croco to run away with it because he's 3
Croco.
seconds ahead.
Croco was, despite pending an absolute disaster, has this one in the bag. So this is all just going to be a fight for who's on what step of the podium behind Croco.
And Vietnam is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane. Larry's going to have a massive run here. Oh, be careful, Deets. Don't get the weavy on.
Yeah, this is. Let's keep an eye on Deets because the battle for P2 is the most enticing right now.
Yep.
Who's gonna win? Larry is smart and doesn't go for a massive dive bomb.
Yep.
Oh, Deets.
But I think that's probably going to be his last opportunity. Diaz on Med's gearbox. He's probably going to get this. Med with the purple sector too, actually.
Not going to be a McLaren 1-2. It might be a McLaren 2-4.
I think it's probably going to be 5 because Med's going to drop behind Diaz. Oh, Larry goes for the massive dive bomb! Out of nowhere! That was absolutely insane and completely uncalled for. Deets thankfully comes across the line in P2 because that was just absolute madness. That could have been both DNF'd on the spot. But Larry does then round out the podium in P3. Diaz
on who?
P5. Say again?
I didn't see that. I missed that. Which was it the Red Bull on the McLaren or the McLaren on the Red Bull?
Massively dive bombed the McLaren into the penultimate corner. There was no way he was ever going to make that, but thankfully Deets saw it coming and you know,
got him on exit.
Yeah, was able to keep position. So
well, that's what it's like on the last lap, fighting for the podium.
Yes, indeed. Dante says your voice is so hot, by the way. So
mine.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. You're welcome, Dante.
Guys, if you
thank you, Dante.
Yes, indeed. If you enjoyed that, guys, stick a like on the video, please. Croco then wins from Deets, Larry P3, Diaz P4, Med then ends up in P5, filled P6, Tixnix made his way up to P7 in the end there, Sinister P8, Saber P9, and then we have got Veal DNF, Sachi DNF, E-Boy DNF, and
I DNF.
Unfortunately, that brake issue catching him out.
Well, that's the most important result, guys. Switch DNF.
Oh yeah, massively so. Yeah. So this has been the Vietnamese Grand Prix. Any final thoughts, Switz, before we sign off?
No, just what a race, and it's been a pleasure to start as a driver but end as a commentator.
Yes,
what a race for me.
Yes, indeed, absolutely beautiful race. So yeah, this has been and Switz. Thank you everyone for watching. We will be back shortly in 30 minutes